Welcome back. We're here. We're doing it again.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Gentleman's Agreement, where every week we get you up on a new, fine spirit. This week we have a product of Scotland, Lagavulin. I believe it's Ron Swanson's favorite scotch.
It's very smoky.
Getting right to the review. I feel like you're not letting me finish my intro. That's what I feel like right now.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
So every week we get around. Usually it's me and Nano. This week we have a special guest host, Bambeatz.
I didn't get the transcripts when I'm supposed to talk.
Garcia is here instead. Nano had birthday festivities to be at. So
we assume.
We're tasting some Lagavulin 16-year-old Islay single malt Scotch whiskey.
Mm-hmm. It's like a campfire. It's like burning in my mouth. It smells so smoky.
It's not harsh though.
It's not harsh, man, but it leaves a weird aftertaste.
I think his character, Ron Swanson, I would assume he likes this because like you eat like a steak with this.
Mm-hmm. Or you smoke a cigar with this.
Or smoke a cigar or some shit. Yeah. Manly shit.
Trying to say I'm not a man?
Well, I didn't say it.
You're the same guy who drinks scotch with ice in it.
That's true, but I just like stuff that's cold.
No, I think you just have a vagina.
All right, so
let's check out the docket.
We found a new website called modernthirst.com. They do little write-ups, and they have one here because again, we're amateurs.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know the scoring notes. Like I don't know what that would be, but we'll learn as we go along. So the appearance, obviously, it's a bright amber. It's like a brownish.
Okay.
It says bright amber honey with a slight orange tint. Yeah, that's about right. I would just say brown. That's that. I think that's what they mean. A light brown. All right. So what do they say? They say it's a little like what it smells like. It's a peat, smoke, light tar note.
Yep.
Medicinal quality, chloroseptic note.
What's that mean?
I guess it's like when it goes to the back of your throat, like when you have a sore throat. You know.
To me, it's more on the corners.
These guys said that it reminds them of sweet tobacco, dried dark fruits, iodine. Jesus Christ, a Band-Aid? I mean, I just picked up this website out of nowhere, so we'll get. So the palate, what it says is a peaty smokiness with a touch of spice pepper note. Slight tar note, a slight touch of salty dark chocolate.
Yeah. Oh, shit. It's pretty much on the money.
Taste mirrors the aroma, so when you smell it, it's not like a different taste to it.
I mean,
like it doesn't taste like it. Oh, it's like, oh, that doesn't smell like it should taste.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. It's all right, though. It's pretty good.
It's
all right.
It's pretty fucking good.
I give it a 6.5, 7 out of 10. But I think this bottle, I'll get tired of it real fast.
Yeah, I think it's a straight sipping. You know, like you sip it. It's not a drink all night with it.
Exactly.
The finish says it's a nice mouthfeel, lingering smoke, not as long as expected.
Mm-hmm.
Not as long or as big as I would like, but lingering and very pleasant with the smoke and chloroseptic notes ruling the day. Basically, these guys give it a 91.5, I guess like out of 100, I'm assuming?
Yeah. Okay.
So that's pretty good. That's a pretty good bottle.
The details are pretty on point. Especially the dark chocolate. I'm like, oh, shit. Yeah.
And again, this is Lagavulin. Lagavulin, and it's a product of Scotland.
What island of the
Islay single malt?
Okay,
Scotch whiskey.
Yeah.
All right. So
all right,
I see Bambi
how much
every day.
Wait, how much did this cost?
$85
For a 16-year? That's pretty good, right?
That's pretty good. I mean, you can get the Glenlivet 15 for 70. 70. So I mean, they used to be on sale for like $40.
Yeah,
that was
like 7 years ago.
Yeah. Scotch is going up, man.
Oh, too many manly men. You know, ever since Mad Men was on TV, that Scotch like.
No, I think there's like a legitimate like supply and demand thing going on, like global warming, like climate change type shit is fucking with the prices of certain alcohols, wines. Like you see like certain things go up in price. Yeah. One day avocados are going to be like $75 an avocado.
That's not good.
But it's not real, bro.
It's not real.
It's not even real.
It's not even real. It's all bullshit. It's all fucking bankers, man.
It's made up by China. All right, so I see Bambi every day.
Yes, sir.
But, you know, you have your own life. Mm-hmm. What have you been up to this week?
Just making beats, man. I just got I guess like I'm part of affiliate now of a crew called Tan Boys, so I still got to start making new beats for them. They got new projects. This guy Bodega Bambeatz, he's going to create a new album, so I got to start making some new stuff for him.
Tan Boys, that sounds vaguely racist.
I mean, they're tanned. They created it.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
How you affiliate tan? You don't go out in the sun. You're afraid of it.
I know. I should start a new group called Pale Boys.
That's cool. Yeah, so what? Like they give you like a membership card or what?
No, man. I'm being managed by
their management group.
Yeah, it's his brother Ola. He's like the manager. Bodega Bambeatz is the main rapper.
Is it more like them presenting your beats to people that they know, or is it like we take 10% of anything you sell?
I guess. Well, right now they're doing a project with Finn. Like it's Bodega Bambeatz, and I guess like people they're cool with. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna just do beats on there, and then I have my.
And they still stay up in New York?
Yeah, they're from New York, man.
I'm saying I know, but I mean, they don't want to move.
I don't know. I see them. They travel, man. They go to California. They fucking.
I'm just saying, shit's expensive in New York. You might as well move somewhere. If you're gonna be traveling, you could be like a homeboy from Upright Citizen Brigade.
What do you do?
He moved to fucking like I want to say. Not Oklahoma, but I mean, there's Montana.
There's nothing going on in Montana.
Yeah, but you live there, and then when you need to work, you go do your work. You go fly. If you're a traveler,
I don't know, man. I don't live with them, man.
I'm just saying, you shouldn't be living in Harlem if you're.
Yeah, man. You know,
it's expensive as fuck.
It is.
It's just irresponsible. I think.
I don't know, man.
I mean, you could rep it, but you live in Montana. You know, you have like a fucking ranch. They're Hispanic, right? I'm sure they have like 35 family members in the vicinity. They can bring the entire family over there.
Charles, I don't know. When I see them, I'm gonna bring you. Like, yo, this guy right here, he could probably handle your money very well.
No. I'm just gonna be like, hey, man, like not for nothing, or maybe move upstate New York. You know, travel, take the train to get in the city.
I don't know. The point is, I'm making beats for them, and that's pretty much it. Just get paid for it and all that. So
you said, are you still having to get it mixed down here, or are they doing that too?
No, I get the splits because Bodega Bam's brother Ola, he's the manager. He also does engineering. He's like the behind the scenes guy, and the main dude raps. So
I should connect him with my uncle too, that has the Contracts Music. What is he has a studio. He has a studio in the Bronx.
Oh shit! All right, so then
he's always putting up shit like with big ass women. Like you know, like I guess everybody's trying to be a rapper that's a hot girl because they think they can be the next. Fuck's this bitch name? Cardi B.
Well, that's the thing. Last time I was in New York, when you go to Washington Heights, all these women are trying to be like Cardi B, like the fake booty, fake everything.
I get it. I understand.
Live like a ratchet life, but make it appealing at the same time.
I hear you.
Yeah, it's really big up there, man. It's.
Ugh.
Why you say ugh for?
I don't know.
Cardi's fun though, man.
Yeah, fun for like if you like what's a good comedy movie where it's like cringe comedy.
Cringe comedy?
Where you're like, I can't believe that's happening. Fuck. Anyway, the point is that her entertainment is more like, you watch it because they're like, it's kind of like a train wreck, and you're entertained by the train wreck, but you can't look away.
Yeah, okay.
That's her shit. And if she's inspiring other people to be train wrecks, it's not a good look.
I don't know, man. I don't know. But the point is, Cardi's doing big things. Women want to be like her. She's hilarious.
Yeah.
She's fun to be around. I'd rather her, be on top than someone who's like a Nicki Minaj, her shit don't stink. Cardi B is like, oh man, I want to hang out with Cardi B. She seems like hilarious.
You don't think that Nicki Minaj carries herself with a little bit more? I don't want to say respect or
no. Well, the thing with Nicki is like she had that fake stripper persona, but Cardi actually lived that life. So people are like,
No, she's authentic. She's the Trump of female rappers.
Yeah. The Trump? No, not the Trump of female rappers.
No, because like.
But she knows. She's like, yo, man, I don't write my own lyrics, whatever. If you give me something hot, I'll probably steal your song too. She says shit like that. She don't care. She's just trying to make some money.
I already told you in D-Boy that I don't find myself, drawn to any new music, and that's no exception. Like, I don't understand why anybody listens to it. I remember understanding. I was like, oh, Nicki Minaj made like club bangers, or whatever. I got it. Okay. Even though I didn't fuck with it, but I was like, but Cardi B's music, I'm like, I don't see it. Nah,
man, she had a couple joints, man.
I'm sure she does. I'm just saying, I don't see myself going like, yeah, fucking.
In your words, that's your opinion.
I know, it's my opinion. I agree. And look, I'm not putting anything against her. Like I appreciate the fact that she's like a pit bull. Like I didn't like Pitbull, but I appreciate the fact that Pitbull was able to make his corner of the entertainment world.
He's got a slow market.
Yeah, and he's very much like from home, our neck of the woods type shit.
Yep.
And he reps this shit. He doesn't pretend like he's from somewhere else, which I appreciate. Just not my cup of tea.
Okay. If you say so. But the point is, women in the Bronx are trying to be like her, yes.
All right, so Bam might become, the Tan Boys' new super producer.
Well, it's me and there's two other dudes who got...
also?
Yeah, so it's like 3 at one time.
So when you go and you take a road trip, or if they come down, would you guys get like a studio session in and like make new shit together?
Yeah. I mean, if they came down, they'll probably call me or I don't know if they know anybody here to record. But if they need somebody to record, I already have the guy who does D-Boy shit, so I can probably link them with it.
Yeah. But I mean, like, would you collab with another producer to be like, oh, because I never seen the interaction. So like, you and D-Boy are making something together. Do you guys go like, and like you'll start a beat and then he'll like finish it?
Well, that's the thing. D-Boy knows how to make beats, so he can tell me whatever vision he has. He can easily tell me.
That's what I'm saying. But like, would it, like if they ever like brought a round table, like, hey, let's get all the producers
I wouldn't mind, especially if he's a part of that crew. And we can
like maybe someone finds a sample or someone like is like playing keys and shit.
Probably that's what I would need. I would need somebody who knows how to fucking play chord progressions if they want to add new melodies to the beat. So I'm totally about that.
Maybe when Flaremo gets out of the joint,
Flaremo,
put him on.
Like real talk, I gotta write to Guillermo, man. He's gonna be pissed off when I write to him. Last time I wrote to him was
like, I'm not even
January.
in there, bitch. But but you just do it on the internet, the JPEG.
I don't know. I haven't signed up to that, man.
It's easy. You go.
All right, after the podcast,
it's like literally you do it with your Facebook. It's like log in with Facebook.
I don't want the jail system in my Facebook. I don't do that stuff, man. I don't to like sign in very quickly and put my Facebook. I don't do that. I don't like doing it. All right, what do you got on the docket, man? What's up?
All right, cool. So over the weekend, we had a couple of big name fighters going.
Let me slide a little bit more so I can see what's going on.
Yeah, let me. I'll bring it up. I'll put it on. I'll let these guys tell you what's up. This is from Showtime Boxing.
Slide a little more. All right, right there. That's perfect.
So I was watching this first fight. It was homie with the cornrows. He just put it on him so much so that like the corner threw in the towel.
Okay.
Yeah, like he just couldn't. He was like, and the kid was good. Like he's like a good fighter as well.
Okay.
He just couldn't hang with this dude. Like putting so many combinations on him, he looked like he was going in slow motion.
Yeah.
Like he couldn't block, he couldn't do anything. the announcers were going like they should stop this. They should like they were saying they should stop. And it was like the middle. It was like round 8.
Okay.
Actually, that wasn't the middle because they only did 10 rounds. But the last 4 rounds was just all this other dude. And then we get
Oof, what a shot.
Ortiz.
Okay.
This is the guy that Deontay Wilder beat the other day. He knocked him out. And this guy's no joke. So like he showed him he beat the fuck out of this other dude. Second round knockout, son.
When does Wilder fight this British dude? Joshua?
He's not. They're not on. There's no schedule for that to happen.
But he's gonna fight him though.
It's looking like no. It's looking like no.
They agreed. This guy will Wilder was on the Breakfast Club.
They don't have any. They don't have any power. He can make it happen, but he's letting his management get him the most money possible. So he's doing another fight to unite some more belts in England.
Oh.
And now Wilder has to do something, and it might be Tyson Fury, that he fights Tyson Fury.
Ooh.
If he does it in England, then it's going to be
a
fucking mission. But then we get actually Mikey Garcia, which is badass motherfucker. Have you seen this guy's knockout reel? His 30 knockouts.
Is he
out of 35 fights.
I mean, that's fucking impressive.
But he's like he's a 135 pounder, 130, like whatever it is, like what
Welterweight's 142.
Yeah, so he's below that one, I think, because he wants to go up to welterweight. Yeah. So homie has 30 knockouts, and he's like a little dude, you know. And this Easter Jr. was undefeated as well, and he was the champion of this division. Like there were two different belts that they're unifying. So like he unified the belts with this one. Shit, he fucked him up. He just outclassed him. Damn. Unanimous decision.
Wanted to see the fight. Fuck, I didn't get to see the fight.
Good shit. And like they did like a little background on him.
Yeah.
Super humble dude. He like just like he doesn't like how like all these motherfuckers have nice cars and shit.
Yeah.
Homie lives like in the mountains.
Wait till he gets a payday. He's gonna be.
He's paid like he's like.
I mean, he's got money.
Yeah.
But he's not like me, where they're rich.
I mean, if he keeps on going the way he's going, they're gonna want to put him so that he gets to. I mean, not Lomachenko. Lomachenko's like a while from now because Lomachenko's the top of the top. But this guy is like pound for pound. They put him in the top 3.
Yeah, he should. I won't be surprised he's number 1.
That was good. So and with that, I was switching back and forth from the UFC fight card that was on Fox. And the top,
I noticed UFC likes to like compete with fucking boxing like all the time. Like they'll put bullshit shit up against a good
not at
boxing
all.
thing. Yeah, man, I've noticed that, man.
I mean, but remember, boxing only has like a couple fights. Like they don't put on as many fights as UFC.
Yeah,
like they'll put on a 2-fight card or some shit like that. Or especially if it's a pay-per-view, you won't see any undercards. It's ridiculous. Like you're like what you pay for, you don't pay for shit. Like only unless it's like a big pay-per-view. They're not putting undercards. I mean, they'll have them, but it's like on the free whatever, and it's not even on your schedule.
Yeah.
So like Showtime doesn't even show it. You have to watch it on a different channel. But like Fox, they put on a fight. It was a pretty good card for just being free. Like you didn't have to pay for this shit. Let me see. This fight wasn't that good. It was just a decision. Hernandez was, but the girls, the chick Joanna Jędrzejczyk, she was the former champion. She got beat by the little girl Rose Namajunas.
I don't know who that is.
You might have been there for one of the fights. She got knocked out the first fight, and then she lost in unanimous decision in the second fight. So but she was the former champion. She got her championship taken away by Rose, and then Rose beat her again like decisively. Okay. So she's trying to do the come up. Like she's back on the bottom of the rung. She has to fight a bunch of bitches to go back to the championship belt. Then you get Jose Aldo. He's the one that fucking Conor McGregor knocked out.
Yeah.
In a couple seconds.
Like
and
a
shit.
couple seconds.
So like he's been on the rise. But he did have a loss like 2 fights ago. But then he won, and now he won again against Jeremy Stevenson. It was good. He it was a stoppage. Like he fucked him up. So like he's still in the running, even though he's old as fuck. He was like the longest reigning featherweight champion for a long time before Conor came and like took that shit from him.
And Conor's not gonna fight this guy again?
Never.
Just because he 2-pieced them in like 5 seconds?
I mean, not only that, but then he went down and lost a couple times. He's not. Like if he would have kept on fucking everybody up besides him, then he would have had it. But there's so many more fights that Conor has to do that he probably won't do.
All right, so look, Conor, plead guilty, but he's only gonna give her like probation.
Yeah,
What's happening?
they already made the fight. There's Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Okay, what month?
October. Yeah, soon. It's good. Like I mean,
Wait,
hopefully, like knock on fucking wood, these fights keep on falling through, and like
if it's in October, will we be in Vegas the same time as the fight?
that would be fucking awesome.
That'd be crazy. That would be fucking nuts.
No, I don't think it'll be Halloween though. I don't think they'll do it at the
No, we're
end.
not. No, it's. I think.
Yeah, we're there till Halloween.
You sure?
Yeah. But and then
was
the
the
main
main
event was Eddie Alvarez versus Dustin Poirier. This one was a very weird win because Eddie Alvarez he wasn't putting it to him, but like he had the upper hand. He had him mounted on the floor, but then threw an illegal blow. He threw a 12-6 elbow, which is boom like this, which is you're not supposed to do.
You can't do that.
But he missed and he hit like the guy's shoulder. It wasn't a big deal.
But just the attempt. Like,
the
what are you
attempt,
doing?
and they stood him up, and then not fucking 10 seconds after they stood him up, he got 2-pieced and a 30-piece to be put out.
Wow.
Yeah, I wonder if you can see that one. Let me see. Because that whole highlight was on point. Let me see. YouTube. All right, so like this is what I mean. So you had him in. So like he has him mounted right there.
Yeah.
He was trying to choke him out. Like he had him like this type of beatdown this doesn't happen to Dustin Poirier. Like this like the way that he is, and like right now, look.
He's like, don't hit me.
You're gonna hear the corner yell out, throw some elbows. Which you can do an elbow this way, but not that way.
Yeah.
What sucks about it, there was no warning. There was no like tap you on the shoulder or whatever. It was fucked up.
Hey, what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing?
And this leads immediately.
When did this happen?
Towards the end of the third round.
Like, when did this fight happen?
The same night as the other one, Saturday.
Okay.
So look at this combo.
Wow.
He hits him 30 times consecutively.
Oh my God.
And it was close. I want to say it was like a minute left in the fight. So if he would have rode it out, but he was just getting fucked up.
Should not do that elbow, man. Wow, how did they not stop the fight already?
Because he's still swinging.
Oh, you go down.
He fucking did it, man. I was impressive. That's what I'm saying. Like, it was a weird stand-up, but you can't fault him. Like, you got 30-pieced. Like, you could have stopped that at any point if you were really in control. So that was fucked up.
Yeah.
That was fights. You know, I'm keeping up on all the fights.
So when is the next new big fights? Like, what's the?
It's every weekend.
No. I'm saying like, what's the next big fight? Like coming up that you're like, I can't wait for this.
UFC 227. This is August 4th. This is this weekend that's coming right now. Oh, this is a big deal. This is TJ Dillashaw rematch versus Cody Garbrandt.
I don't know who they are.
So Cody took the belt from Dominic Cruz. I want to say 4 or 5 UFCs ago or whatever. But he smoked him. And this guy was a fucking dominant champion. He smokes him, and then TJ Dillashaw comes. He knocks TJ like down, like he's almost out. Yeah. And then TJ gets up and knocks him out the next round. So he took the belt back from him. So now they're doing the rematch of it, which will be good because if Cody beats him again, he said immediately he'll give him another rematch because he wants to beat him twice in a row.
Okay. And you watching this fight this Saturday?
For sure, yeah. And then we have DJ. I'm going to be in Tampa, so I'll figure out a way to do it.
Well, either way, I got an event, but
so
doing it after.
DJ is Demetrius Johnson. He's a little guy. Fucking has been on a tear. Hasn't lost in forever. He's gonna fight this guy Henry Cejudo, which he's beat already. But he's like the second best of his thing. He can't do anything. He was waiting to go up a weight to fight TJ. So if TJ wins, then they can make the super fight DJ versus TJ. that would be a super fight. Or DJ would have to wait till Cody wins twice and then do the super fight with him. There's no one in flyweight that can beat this guy. It's insane.
I mean,
How good. This is the guy that suplexed someone into an armbar.
Oh shit! You showed me that. Yeah, that was fucking amazing.
Now we got Cub Swanson. It's not. This seems like a really good fucking card right now so far. Renato's a good. He's 12-0. He has one draw. Cub Swanson's 25-9. Cub Swanson's like one of those guys that's like you need to get by this guy.
Yeah,
like he's like a gatekeeper. But he's good. Like if he wins, he can keep on going up for the featherweight. The thing is featherweight's so like because what Conor did, like it was just all fucked up.
Yeah.
Like he took the belt, now someone else has it. But Conor will never go back to fight down because that was a weight class below what he's fighting at now.
Yeah, I mean he can never go back. He's too heavy for that.
Yeah. And then strawweight.
So wait, he beat that whole division, just ruined it.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, he fucked it up and then went up. And then he did his money fight, and now he's just sitting around, dicking around. And now
breaking windows and the fragments going to people's eyes.
Yeah.
Yo, hey, what's up with Conor McGregor? He's taking pictures of
Gustafsson, light heavyweight. This is a good fight too. Gustafsson for Volkan. Mm-hmm. This is good. I'm thinking Gustafsson. He's been fucking motherfuckers up. He's like one of the only dudes to almost beat John Jones. Like he had him hurt. But then lost in a decision.
That's heavyweight though.
Light heavyweight, yeah.
Is John Jones coming back? I saw him on Twitter. He said some shit like.
I mean, he has a suspension to live out or whatever. I don't know, man. Like after the Brock fight, because the Brock fight would be in January.
I don't think that's the move for a UFC Brock fight.
I mean, this is Daniel Cormier's most likely his last fight, unless for some like if
he didn't look that good that fight.
He's the best of all time right now.
Yeah, but he didn't look that good.
He's the best of all time to not be named John Jones, but he's the best of all time. He has 2 belts, 2 heavyweight belts.
I mean, I guess, but he didn't look that good that last fight.
He knocked him out.
Yeah, but he looked slow. He looked slow, like
they're big fat guys. Anyway,
I don't know.
So just think about it. Like this is the only time, like all the stars aligned. Like John Jones getting tested, him beating the next dude, him getting to Stipe, beating him, all the stars aligned to him to make a retirement.
Yeah.
So him fighting Brock is like giving him a gift, like you deserve it type shit.
Yo, Brock's a piece of shit. He went in that ring, was like
totally
fucked up his parade.
But that's like he's doing it to sell the fight, dude. But he's doing it to make
I think he
DC
meant that.
money. I'm sure he does, but he's doing it to make DC money.
No, I don't think so.
Absolutely.
He's doing it for himself to make money.
No, I mean, for sure, he's going to make a lot of money. He gets like a cut, like, boom, you get this is what you get to come out. DC is getting like retirement money right now. Like he's going to, this is what.
Do you think Brock could beat, DC could beat Brock?
Yeah, well, yeah. DC is like, he's the best of all time.
But he can't beat people that are on steroids. And Brock is clearly on steroids.
I mean, but he has to go into the testing pool. So, I mean, he was on steroids, but he's not going to be on his cycle right now or whatever. Unless, like, they turn a blind eye to Brock for this.
Which they're going to do. Guarantee.
Should be good, though. I mean, good for DC. Like, win or lose, he gets to go out, one of the best to ever do it.
Okay, so Conor's in October. When is that DC fight?
January, most likely.
That's a long time.
Yeah, it's a while because they need to wait for this dude to be in the pool, and not only that, but like DC just had a fight. He needs to recuperate.
It takes 3 months.
Yeah, which would be close to January.
July, August, September, October. Oh, and then this guy will fight October. So
yeah, I don't think so.
So then put that shit Thanksgiving.
I doubt that's gonna happen. I think it's gonna be January, just because of like the amount of time that he needs to be into the testing.
Yeah, I guess you need how much time does steroids get out of your system? Like
no, it's just USADA. Like they need to be like you can't fight unless you've been in the pool for X amount of months. Mm-hmm. So he needs to be in there that amount of months to be tested like randomly whenever. Again, like I'm assuming UFC is like, hey,
wink, wink.
You fucking keep your fucking piss test to yourself until we say it's okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Let's just check out this Venom trailer. It's the Geek Corner, comic book stuff.
Slide a little more this way.
I've been lukewarm on this.
First of all, are you even a big? I don't even think you're a big Venom fan, though.
I mean, absolutely. I'm a Spider-Man fan, and Spider-Man is
but
the basis of Venom.
Yeah, but like you like Spider-Man, so you should be like, F Venom. I don't like Venom.
That's not how it works.
That's how it works for Big Tubbs. Big Tubbs loves Venom. He's called Spider-Man.
Again, I'm not rooting for it like it's a goddamn wrestling match or whatever. Even though wrestling's fake as well, like you should be rooting for the people that you hate. The point is that I enjoy Venom. I just don't see how they're gonna do it with Spider-Man. I'm sure they'll make something, coherent, but
it's part of the Marvel world. It's not Marvel.
No, world. It's not ties to Marvel, which is fine. They can make it a separate thing.
Is it Sony? Like what?
It's Sony. Yeah. Sony owns all the Spider-Man properties still. They just have a deal for Spider-Man
only
to be in
the Infinity Wars.
Infinity Wars, yeah. Oof. Those lights are blinking. All right, let's get to it.
That looks like San Francisco, right?
San Fran.
But I thought he's from New York City.
Well, the Lethal Protector comic book arc was in San Francisco, which is what apparently this is based on. His voice sounds weird.
Yeah, man. Tom Hardy does horrible American accents.
I like the fact that they're going horror angle. Mm-hmm. Body horror. Riz Ahmed's amazing. He's from Rogue One.
Oh, yeah. He's the guy who was part of the Empire. Defected.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't recognize him.
I'm a reporter. I always seem to find myself questioning something the government may not be looking at. I found something really bad.
You know what? I hope they make it just such a simple story that you're not like, why the fuck is Spider-Man here? Just make it something very like the monster orientated, and then I think we can be happy with this. Mm-hmm. What do you see? Then maybe you give us a tag scene with like, and it's a different universe.
Are disposable.
Does he eat him?
And symbiote combined.
I think it might be that. Doesn't say. Is it rated R? It doesn't say rated R.
If it's not rated R, this movie's bullshit.
It's not like Guillermo.
Well, it's true though.
I'm so sorry. We cannot.
They've already said that another major symbiote's gonna be in this one called Riot. So let's see, that's 2, which looks cool. That looks cool. Mm-hmm. But I think it might be too convoluted.
That power. It's not completely awful.
You have no idea how much you're scaring me right now.
Eddie, cooperate. And you just might survive.
Guys, you do not want to do this. Trust me. Giant leaps will always come
Okay, what's the rating?
at a cost.
Didn't say.
It didn't say.
I mean, he's eating motherfuckers, yo.
It has to be.
That's pretty creepy, man.
Yeah.
Does he do that in the comics? He eats people like that?
Well, remember, like the old toys used to, like his like voice box used to be like, I want to eat your brains, like some shit like that, where he was like a monster like that, which never really happened in the comics. He would say shit like that, but it didn't happen.
Okay, so the suit is really from outer space, right? Why is it still like a spider though?
Well, originally the Clintar symbiote was attached to Spider-Man.
Yeah, I know. It's
So
like
that's
evil Spider-Man. Yeah.
So like it was like, oh, his suit, and you know how I just listened to some shit recently. So basically, it was like a writing contest, like to figure out a new thing for Spider-Man. and someone wrote in. They were like, you should make his costume like the unstable molecules, which is what the Fantastic Four has.
Okay.
So like that's why he can stretch and shit and do all this stuff. So like, make a new costume that would make sense that he's not running around in like spandex or some shit like that, where it's more scientific because he's a scientist.
Yeah.
So they bought that idea from, it was like a writing contest. That guy won, and they bought the idea from him, and then they did like, lots of rewrites or whatever. And they ended up going where like this alien symbiote, the Clintar, is cast out of its world because it was too independent. Like it wanted to be, it wanted to be separate. Like there was like a very much like, you need to be part of the pack type shit.
Yeah.
And they called it crazy and then sent it away. It got trapped on Battle World during the original Secret Wars. And
there's a lot of things going on here, man.
Yeah. So like this alien is on this planet that a giant elder of the universe puts a bunch of superheroes to fight in. And Spider-Man ends up there, and it gets on Spider-Man, and Spider-Man's suit turns black, and then we get the iconic black Spider-Man outfit. None of this was, again, this is all backstory that they retroactively put on top of what happened. Originally, Spider-Man was somewhere, this thing got on him, made his suit black. Then they figured it out from there.
Then he was acting like a jerk and then dancing women in bars, like in Spider-Man 3.
Not like that. But basically, it gives him all these new abilities, and he's like, cool. But basically, it's sapping all his adrenaline. That's how it like uses, like it kills you after a while. Like it's more of a parasite than a symbiote.
Yeah. That's what it says right there.
So he goes to the Fantastic Four, and Reed Richards finds out what it is. He's like, oh, this is what's happening. We need to get this shit off of you. And they fucking hit it with a thing, and they get it off. And then, they put it in the thing, but it escapes and tries to like disguise itself as like one of Spider-Man's normal costumes. Yeah. So he can reattach and try to fucking finish the job type shit. Then it gets he fights the suit himself again, but it in a church, and a bell, like the sound waves hit it off or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And then at that same time is when Eddie Brock is in the church, like fucking like pissed at life because of all the shit that's going wrong with himself. And then the shit, it bonds to him, and his hate of Spider-Man and the symbiote's hate of Spider-Man for rejecting him. Yeah. They combine to make like the perfect symbiote.
So that's why it has this Spider-Man outfit.
Because he stuck with the Spider-Man outfit, which is why people are pissed that it doesn't have that, but it wouldn't make sense because there's no Spider-Man in this universe, or it doesn't have anything to do with that Spider-Man. They're doing the symbiote part first. So, maybe they could do symbiote first, and then, the symbiote finds Spider-Man, likes it, and then gets rejected by it, and goes back to Eddie Brock. I don't know. There's lots of ways they can do where it makes sense.
So that little, it's a being?
Yeah. It's a thing. It's a thing. That it's a life form that the only way that it can be the right life, like what it needs to do, it needs to attach to something that has enough power and enough will to like be one with it. Okay. So like they did a long story arc where it goes back to Clintar, like that goes back to like in Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah. The new Venom has it, and he takes it back to the original spot. They fucking purify it because like all the rage that was in it from Eddie Brock or whatever kind of like fucked it up. And it happens to all symbiotes. That's why all the symbiotes that we see in our world look like that, because they're poisoned by people or by whoever's wearing it, because they have like anger and all this other shit.
But you said it kills you though, so eventually it'll kill Eddie Brock.
But because they've already been driven mad. They've been away from the planet too long. Like they weren't processed right. So the new Venom goes over there, gets purified, and it becomes like a space knight. Like he's like, this is what we're supposed to be like a cop for the universe. There's like that's what the original idea for the symbiotes were. Like they wanted to be cops of the entire universe, space knights. They jacked it from the space knights.
I didn't think Venom was this complicated.
It's very Venom's a big deal, which is, and Tubbs is always shitting on it because he likes the simple story of like fucking Fox. badass Spider-Man. Yeah. Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, so like they have a lot to work with, and it's if they tell
all the shit you just said right now, is that going to be in the movie?
No way. They can't do that. It's impossible. No way. they can only do what they can do. Just make it a body horror.
So then, what's Maximum Carnage? Because that came out like in the early '90s.
Just,
it had the video game.
The name Maximum Carnage is the name of a story arc. But Carnage,
yeah, he's
Carnage
like a red Spider-Man.
is the son, like the son of Venom, because Venom's suit, made I forgot what they call it, offspring or whatever the fuck it is, like a thing, and then that one got attached to a serial killer, which again drives it mad, so it becomes like the worst, bloodthirsty symbiote or whatever. That one's not. They might put that one in the movie, but the one that they're putting in the movie is called Riot, which is just a different symbiote. So I don't know, because it looks like that guy had a bunch of different symbiotes. Yeah, like if you see like different colors and shit. So it might be that. I don't know. Like it could be a good movie, or it could be like a fucking mess to be like try to cram all that story into a 2-hour movie or whatever.
I mean, it's a lot of shit you just said. I don't even know none of that shit. Thought it was some suit, fucking Spider-Man. It went on Spider-Man. Kicked it off.
Remember, last week, they finally okayed the merger between Fox and Disney. So, like, there's a lot of stuff coming down the shit for Disney. The only thing that they won't have, like, 100% of...
It's X-Men, right?
No, X-Men's part of it. X-Men, Fantastic Four, Deadpool, they're all going back to Marvel. What they don't have totally is Spider-Man, all Spider-Man's villains, and all Spider-Man's, like, teammates and homies. They don't have all of the Hulk, and they don't have all of Namor. Submariner.
Nobody cares about Namor.
Big deal. Big deal.
I don't know.
I mean, they can figure out a way to finagle away, like just like be like, look, we just paid $70 billion for fucking this company.
I don't get it. Like I would give up like fucking the rest of Hulk's shit. Like give me a piece of the action. Just give it all up.
It's Universal that owns a piece of the Hulk.
Yeah, if Universal should just get their money from fucking Marvel and just give it away. Who cares? What are you gonna do? You're just gonna sit on it?
They can't do anything. I don't think they're even allowed to make movies now. They just Marvel can't make a movie of just the Hulk without involving Universal, but Universal can't make a movie with the Hulk by themselves right now.
I think Universal could just use like his likeness theme parks and shit. Yeah.
I don't know. But speaking of Guardians of the Galaxy, which Venom was involved with.
Venom was part of Guardians?
Yeah. That's when
a lot of shit that's going on, baby.
That's when he went back to the Clintar planet. But the entire cast wrote an open letter about reinstating
I saw Chris. What's that guy's name? Chris
Pratt.
Chris Pratt. I saw he was like, I totally disagree. I thought his joke was not funny. Having said that, I want him back for.
Well, I mean, it's a long. They did all of them. Like I'm not sure who specifically wrote the message, but everybody signed it. So Chris Pratt, Bradley Cooper, Zoe Saldana, Sean Gunn, his little brother, Dave Bautista, Karen Gillan, Michael Rooker. He's not even in the movies anymore, but he signed it.
Oh,
Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel signed it, and homegirl from Doctor Who signed it too. I mean, not Karen Gillan. Pom Clemener. She's the Asian lady, I think.
Know who that is.
She's the mantis. But they all signed a letter saying that like they hope that Disney reinstates them, which is pretty.
They're gonna reinstate them, man.
They have to. They have to. And which is a good thing. And speaking of reinstatements, we got Chris Hardwick. So like these are things that we talked about last week before the San Diego Comic-Con. He had gotten taken down from all these things, but he got AMC did their investigation. Mm-hmm. No evidence was provided, so they reinstated him,
as they should.
And so did now NBC is reinstating him as well.
As they should.
So he gets to host all the game shows that he wants.
That's good, man.
Truthfully, if I was Chris Hardwick, I'd be like, go fuck yourself, all you people. I would go do my own shit. I'll make it my own channel, my own fucking, like he has his own shit. And I can't wait for his podcast to come out, the ID10T, where like he actually, he'll probably sit down and talk about it. I'm thinking like his show, Talking with Chris Hardwick is, that's just the music. His Talking with Chris Hardwick was supposed to premiere, before San Diego Comic-Con. Went with Childish Gambino.
Yeah.
Never did. I hope they push that episode and he just like does one by himself and like just fucking vents.
Just airs out on that bitch. That bitch is a fucking liar.
Well, I mean,
Fuck that bitch. I want him to talk like that. Fuck that bitch. Fuck her where she eats.
I don't think he'll say something.
You know what? I did punch that bitch in the mouth.
I don't think he'll say something like that.
I think he's probably so upset. Man, that's bullshit, man. It gets me upset, dude. It gets me really fucking mad hearing these stories of a guy like gets shitted on, loses his job for what? For what?
Oh, I mean, he didn't lose anything.
He lost it for a couple weeks.
Yeah, he did. He lost.
He
lost some gigs of all the.
You know, he's mad. He didn't get to go to fucking Comic-Con.
I'm sure. Yeah, that's where he ran supreme. You know.
Like, yeah.
She took his power away.
Fucking horror.
Just because she made him sit in the hotel room when he used to be at Comic-Con. Now he had to sit in the hotel room while his wife was in Comic-Con.
His rich wife.
Fucking heiress.
Rich is not even the word. Heiress. Fucking. Didn't her dad like he was involved with the whole
Her
marijuana?
grandfather.
Oh yeah. Obviously, because fucking 1920s.
Yeah.
That's fucked up, man. He made a fortune off lies. How does that guy sleep at night, dude?
I mean, he's dead, so I don't think he sleeps at all.
What I mean when he did it, maybe like in the 1940s, like
He slept on a pile of money, diamonds. He's like Scrooge McDuck.
You know that guy had panic attacks. You know that guy fucking.
No, he probably had a big building filled with gold coins that he swam in.
He's the reason why I think hash, right? Like it's illegal.
All of weed, yeah, cannabis,
Because of that dude.
because of him. Yes.
What a piece of shit, yeah.
William Randolph Hearst.
I'm telling you, that guy had panic attacks. That guy couldn't sleep. He's like, yo, I made a shitload of money. I'm a billionaire in the 1920s. I'm a billionaire in the 1920s. What is it? You know what that is?
He probably had like human fights, like human like cockfighting, like where people would just kill each other type shit.
I wouldn't doubt it, man. That guy's a piece of shit, so he probably liable to do something like that.
Like, how rich do you have to be before you're like, life doesn't mean as much anymore?
How rich do you have to be? If you can spend $20 million a day for the rest of your life,
That's when you're fighting humans?
No.
Or like if you're hunting humans, like when you go to an island where you hunt them?
Where you hunt them. Have you seen the new fucking comic book of Darth Vader, where they're like on a planet and they're all hunting Darth Vader?
No, I haven't got there yet. But
oh my god, that shit's amazing, man.
I'm on the I just finished the one before, but they haven't released the trade for that one, so I'm waiting for it to be done so I can just read them all.
Darth Vader needs a movie about him.
The comics are good enough though.
Yeah, man, they're fucking amazing. But I want to see a movie. I want to see a movie of that.
They could.
That's the best writing Star Wars ever done.
James Earl Jones is still alive. He can still do the voice.
Yeah. I mean, these comic books that you see, is it all the same author, like same writer every time?
I mean, no.
Or they just change up different writers every time?
Kieran Gillen did the first set, which was awesome. He's a great writer.
Yeah, where he finds out about Luke.
Right now, Tomasai is doing Tomasai. Let me see. Darth Vader. Oh, you know what? I'll just look at Comixology.
Dude, that whole like what's this guy's name? The guy who's in the Death Star? Tarkin. He gets like Tarkin gets like his best 20th assassins and like bounty hunters, and they all are on one planet, all hunting Darth Vader. And Darth Vader just outsmarts all of them. And then you see why. Then you see why Darth Vader respects this guy and like doesn't, you know.
Well, there was a book beforehand too where like they were together. So all right, so Darth Vader.
But like Darth Vader like loses against him.
All right, so I know that was Kieran Gillen. Let's see who did this.
I think that's it. The red one. It's the best writing I've ever seen Star Wars ever do.
There we go.
These Darth Vader stories.
I believe it's Charles Soule. Right? Charles Soule? Jim Chung. Charles Soule. Yeah, Charles Soule. He's written a bunch of shit, but
it's great, man. It's fucking awesome. And then the guy I listen to on the YouTube, he does the voices, and it's fucking.
He does the voices?
Yeah, like he'll do the voice of the Emperor, does Darth Vader voice.
Oh, like he reads the comic to you?
Like he breaks down every issue, you know? And because, you know, I don't know.
Is he doing the whole thing? Yeah, Charles Soule looks like he's doing the whole thing. He's doing the whole run.
Okay, well, that guy needs to make a movie.
Oh, but Karen Gillan did the first one, which I like his shit too.
Where he finds out about Luke and he sends Boba Fett to find him. Yeah. That shit's fucking great too.
Yeah, Kieran Gillan.
So, how many comics do you have to collect to make the whole arc?
The new stuff or the old stuff?
No, like the first set of
Darth Vader comics. Usually,
how many is it equal?
It depends on how much they're releasing a week, but usually it's 12, like a year of comics is like.
So once a month.
Like, but these are 6. So like this one is 1 through 6. So like, it's volume 1 is the first 6 issues from 2017.
Okay,
and then the second arc is 6 through 10. Is volume 2, which is the third one came out already?
I think so.
No, it's still pre-order. Comes out soon. No, it's September 12th. Which I can buy them singly, but it's cheaper if you buy it this way.
You just have to wait.
Yeah, it's the way.
That's why you haven't read the new.
No, just because I usually have it auto subscribe, but since they changed the volume numbering, it didn't automatically go over to the new version, and the name was different, so like they didn't do it automatically.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh fuck, I missed it. I'll just wait, and then they came out, and I'll read them all. I read the first 2 already.
But these stories are like putting everything in place of why Darth Vader does whatever he does in episode fucking 4, 5, 6.
Fucking so good.
So good, man. It's the best writing Star Wars ever done, man. It's so great. That's what. Fuck an Obi-Wan movie. That's gonna be stupid. That guy was on a planet the whole time.
Well, I mean,
There's no story for that guy.
No, people convinced me that there were some good stories that could be told.
What? What's
just
story?
like no,
he was on that planet just chilling.
No, but I've heard some good arguments of like,
Luke,
what was going on?
Just making sure he went to school on time. You know?
But like there was people that found out about him and they tried to get to him, like
Darth Maul.
Exactly. So as soon as like Darth Maul found out about him, he had to murk him. And so that means other people found out about him and he had to murk him.
But how come the Empire never found out?
Because no one knew. Like everything was kept secret.
So, but obviously Darth Maul knew who he was. How the hell the Empire didn't find out?
Because Darth Maul was killed as soon as he found out about it. What do you mean? That's why. But this character that was introduced in the first arc of Darth Vader, Dr. Aphra, she's a great fucking character. Like, I hope they give this bitch a movie or a movie role or maybe one of the cartoon roles. But like, she has like a crazy Wookiee that's her partner. And these 2 murder droids, it's fucking on point.
It was like a female Han Solo?
No. She's a bad guy. Like, she was working with Darth Vader. Like, to find Luke at one point. Like, at the...
Yeah, but then he hires Boba Fett to find him.
Yeah, but I know. But Boba Fett finds out, but then she hires him to... She hires her to do some stuff, and then he turns on her because, like, he can't have anybody know. Mm-hmm. Like, the Emperor can't know about the shit that he's going to do, so he goes to kill her, but she gets away. But... she goes on an adventure, and she meets Luke, and she meets Han, she meets everybody. Like, she does all this shit, and they know her. It's like a big deal. Like, she's like part of the whole storyline.
Yeah.
She's a good character. Dr. Aphra. You should read that, guys.
Yeah, and then I saw when Boba Fett finds Luke, and he's like this close and getting him, he blinds him, and Luke's fighting him blind.
Yeah. So, like, he didn't know.
He gets out of there with the skin of his teeth.
Yeah.
It's really good, man.
And then this bridges the gap. So like the first set of Darth Vader comics were in between 4 and 5, the episodes. But then what Aphra does is like after not after Return of the Jedi, but before Empire, like it shows how Luke gets more information about being a Jedi.
Yeah.
She like brings him to a bunch of like places because she's trying to get something. But he ends up finding more and more information about Jedi teachings. Yeah. So he figures out how to use it. So that's why, like, by 2, where he's, like, more Force sensitive and shit, you figure out why he's done that. But I think
he went back to, like, in Darth Vader, he went back to Obi-Wan's place, and he had books for him, waiting for him.
Yeah. Those are the books that Luke has in the Force, the last movie.
The one that this guy ruined, Ryan.
I still disagree with that. I got into an argument with the Miami comedy guy. He's like, "Fucking, it was bullshit." he was going off on me about.
It is. You're the only person who says
I'm not the only person.
Yeah, man. I feel like the world disagrees with you, Charles.
The movie made like $2 billion.
Of course, because nobody knew how bad this shit was gonna be, man.
All the 2 billion times that they went to go watch it.
Dog, I was in the movie theater like I'm just there like, man, this is bad, man. This sucks, yo. I kept looking back at my brother like, man, I don't know what he thinks, but this movie's horrible. until this guy gets killed, Snoke, then the end of the movie's great. Before that, I was like, yo, this is bad. This is really bad. This bitch is flying in space. That was stupid, Charles.
That wasn't stupid. Yo, I feel like you're nitpicking at the wrong things.
Dude, when they go into the casino and they try to find that dude who's playing the craps.
That's the only.
It's just stupid.
That's
man.
the only part of the movie that I have a legitimate problem with. Because if they were able to duck out, why couldn't everybody just go a separate way? Type shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only problem.
No, I don't even think they shouldn't even have to go there. It's a little stupid.
No, I'm saying like I have legitimate like concerns or grievances with how the movie was portrayed in certain points, but overall the movie, it flowed well. Like the movie was good.
See, but the thing is, I'm not that.
It introduced cool character development with Kylo Ren and Rey, like their relationship on like, are they attracted to each other?
I did like that.
They want to fuck. Are they gonna fuck? Are they gonna make some Force babies?
I did like that. I like how like he was trying to like seduce her with the little
with his shirt off and shit. Like
yeah,
he comes out, he's like, look at these tits.
And then the water was there. That was fine. But I mean, it was just bad, man. It was bad.
And I heard I saw someone post like people complaining about it, but that the way that Luke defeats the army at the end is pretty much the epitome of everything a Jedi should be. So he's become like the perfect Jedi.
What way?
He stopped an entire army without like killing anybody with just using the most advanced force techniques possible. And he killed him, but he was able to go the same way that Obi-Wan went, like sacrificing himself for the rebellion to live.
Yeah.
Type shit.
I mean, but the thing is, they're all celebrating the end. It's like, nigga, the whole crew got killed, man.
No, they're not celebrating. They were all like kind of bleak, but then they're like, oh, there's hope or whatever. Which I've heard in the comics. I haven't read. There's a Poe Dameron comic though that kind of goes into why no one responded to their distress call.
Oh, when they're stuck?
Yeah, like when they put out the call to see if anybody can come help, like other people. Like I haven't read it, but I heard that it goes into that and like why they didn't know. You don't hear anybody, and it's kind of setting up like what's going to happen in episode 9. Like they'll get somewhere and they'll figure out, which I think that's when they'll meet Lando or whatever.
Oh yeah, because he's been signed on.
Or maybe he's an old man, like he can't do shit. Yeah, like they're gonna put him in a chair.
He's like 70 years old.
He can't be smooth Lando if you're.
He's still smooth, man.
I don't know. He's all like,
Coke 45. Drank too much. Drank too much.
They might as well like put some makeup on Childish Gambino.
Yo, Childish Gambino was amazing. He made the movie.
He could put the old man makeup that they put on in like Bad Grandpa and shit.
This is Lando Calrissian. I'm out here drinking malt liquor. Space liquor. Need some space hoes. Come with me.
All right, we didn't do any apologies, but
just no need for apologies, man.
I mean, I'm saying like for last week. Last week we.
I didn't hear the latest episode with you guys.
Yeah,
I don't know if there were any.
I'll do a short apologies because probably most of it was off mic anyway. But we did talk about defending our friend who was not even defending, but like saying that we'd get our homeboys back even if they murdered somebody.
Okay. I mean, you told me that you had to cut off some stuff.
Yeah, not even cut. Like we were talking about it and. We will.
Who does not know that killed somebody?
I don't know. We don't know. The point is that we want to apologize to anybody who's offended by murderers and murdering.
I mean, everybody knows murderer, right?
I don't think so.
That's not how it goes.
No.
I think I know someone who's killed somebody.
Well, yeah, you do because we know the same people.
No, I have family members who killed somebody.
Oh, well, there's he. No, you can apologize.
No, I don't need to apologize.
I mean, you just know it. But we were saying, like, the same way that, we should reinstate James Gunn. Like, I was saying that you can't forgive somebody who did something a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like, even that should be so with people in prison systems, Like, someone who killed somebody doesn't mean that they're a murderer. Even though you murdered, it doesn't make you a murderer.
It depends on the situation, man.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
If I fucking put a gun to your face and shot you in the face and you're dead,
I mean, but
I have to go to jail forever for that.
No, but there are circumstances that led up to that. Like, what are all the circumstances, and would there be another circumstances which you do that again? Are you a murderer?
No, man. If I killed you,
yes.
and I wanted to do that shit,
yes.
I need to be in jail for the rest of my life.
I disagree, though.
It's because the family that's suffering because you're dead.
I understand.
I need to be in jail forever.
I understand that, but what if in 15 years you're like, there's no way I would ever murder anybody again?
Doesn't matter, man. I have to pay my debt to your family.
Yeah, but like, wouldn't your debt be better served by doing good in the world?
I mean, if you want, I can talk to the rest of your family, and you guys can veto or agree if I should get out of jail.
So this happened in Texas recently.
What happened in Texas?
There was a convenience store, right? Mm-hmm. So a guy came in. I want to say 15 or 20 years ago, because the execution was stated for like this year. So the guy went in there. Bad shit happened. He ended up killing the clerk. Mm-hmm. He goes to jail for it. That now death row, it's his time to come up, and the guy's son who was killed mm-hmm. was fighting to stay of execution. He didn't want him to be executed.
Okay.
Because him being like, the guy had became like an outreach, like inside prison, like he was becoming like a mentor for people that went through similar things or whatever, and like getting people on the right track. So like that guy had literally been rehabilitated.
Yeah. Well, okay, then that guy's family who got killed, like if they're saying don't kill him, then
it's Texas though, and it doesn't matter
they don't
what.
Give a fuck.
They don't
want to
even
light up old Smokey.
They killed that motherfucker. So
he's dead.
Yeah, he died. Yeah, they executed him, even though his son didn't want him. And he's like, even the son was like, it's not like I don't have hate in my heart. It's just that there's no reason for him to die now. Like, he's not that guy that killed my dad anymore.
He still killed his dad, though.
He did, and he's not saying like he should go out and be like a happy-go-lucky dude. Like, he shouldn't be out on the streets. But if you can put him somewhere where he's doing something where he's still,
I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I see that as like a legitimate.
But then there's some situations where the guy's always a piece of shit. Stay a piece of shit.
That's something that is a case by case basis. I'm saying, but like anybody, like say you're you're a bank robber. Mm-hmm. You robbed a bank.
Yeah.
You robbed one bank doesn't make you a bank robber. Like, you did something stupid. You know what I mean? So like, you shouldn't be, pigeonholed or like stuck somewhere and then made into like a forever criminal by like once if you can be really rehabilitated, you should be able to do that and move on with your fucking life.
Mm-hmm. I hear you. I get what you're saying on that.
Yeah. But that goes with everything though. So like, murder is that thing too.
But murder is the murder, because you murder somebody, that guy's can never come back. If I fucking get a DUI, like, yeah, I'm not gonna drink and drive anymore. I didn't kill anybody. Nothing happened.
No, but I'm saying, but that doesn't matter.
I think it does, man. It depends on the situation.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
If somebody's dead,
no, but I'm not saying that you should be allowed to, fucking go be a school teacher. Like, you can't be out in society. Okay. Or maybe you can be up into a degree, like you're constantly supervised, like you're part of like a group home forever type shit.
Okay.
Like you don't have all your freedom, but you can give back or continue on and put something back into the world. Mm-hmm. I think it's something to be considered.
But then I guess it costs money because then you need to pay somebody to supervise this guy. It's just easier to just leave him in a fucking hole.
No, they cost way more. It costs I want to say it costs like $300,000.
Budgeting.
No, I think it's like $300,000 per person in jail.
Damn,
it's a lot of money. It's crazy. That's why like all these private prison systems, like they go up because like you become like a number to them. Like you're making money off of everything.
It's
crazy.
It becomes cheap labor.
Yeah, and we're paying for that shit.
Yeah, we are paying for that.
I mean, again, I'm not saying that murderers should be out on the streets. I think they should be made to be. They should be made to be useful again. If they can be rehabilitated in any manner.
See, but that situation's different. That guy, like, he started doing good shit.
Yeah,
and even the person's
I would say,
son who got murdered.
But I'm saying like 90% of people that did something bad turn it around.
I mean, I hear you on that. It's just when somebody gets murdered, it's situation change. That's all I'm saying. Now, if you robbed the bank fucking 20 years ago, then yeah, you shouldn't be held accountable for that anymore. Especially if you're, got a nice job, you're not fucking stealing anymore. Yeah, you're not that guy anymore.
And that's gentleman's agreement.
Gentleman's agreement. I agree on that.
We agree. I'm gonna be in Tampa this weekend.
What you doing in Tampa for?
It's lady's birthday. We're gonna go.
Birthday?
My lady's birthday.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We're gonna take the kid, go to aquariums. Her sister lives up there. It's fucking Comic-Con.
You guys going to Six Flags?
No, Six Flags is in
Tampa.
No, that's Busch Gardens.
Oh, Busch. That's what I meant to say. Where's Six Flags at?
I think Atlanta. It's Georgia, I think.
Oh yeah, there is no Six Flags.
No.
You're right.
But yeah, we're gonna go out there, and I don't think we're gonna. You know what? I'm gonna try to see if I can get either the Miami comedy guy or a videographer on to interview for next week. I need to coordinate with our main host, Nano.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll figure it out, and we'll see you guys next week. When we'll be taking a look at a new bottle of fine.
Who are you interviewing next week?
We don't know. I'll figure it out. If not, we just do another hostful. We're good with that.
Okay.
This week, we'd like to thank Lagavulin. All right, so let's go out on let's see. Let's put a song on.
Skid right, baby.
Okay, yeah, here we go.